episode of Rosengold. I'm your host, IK, and this is my lovely co-host, Dr. Ross.
Hello, everyone.
Everything is everything. But let's get straight into our hot topics, starting it off with the Oscars 2023. They're finally here, and we're reporting it to you guys live.
That's right.
Now, a few different categories just went off, and Cara Delevingne, as you saw, just came out looking as beautiful as ever, reporting yet another category, or actually, a musical performance.
Exactly. This is actually a different singer. This is Lana Del Rey, who is singing, and she looks beautiful. I love the dress. It's very pretty and elegant, as well as Cara Delevingne, like IK just said, just posted and brought Lana Del Rey out, and Cara Delevingne, she looks super pretty when they do rig her up, and we're proud that she actually put this really pretty red dress on and had a flower. And before this performance, we actually saw Jamie Lee Curtis win in a category.
I have 45 seconds, and I promised Janet Yang I wouldn't do it well because I'm a good girl. I know it looks like I'm standing up here by myself, but I am not. I am hundreds of people. The thousands and hundreds of thousands of people. We just won an Oscar together!
But Angela Bassett should have won them, in my opinion.
Have I not given everything?
Mrs. Wang, are you with us?
I'm actually going to rebuttal with what I said right here, and the reason being is because when Jamie Lee Curtis got the award, after rewatching the footage and editing this over, I feel that Angela Bassett wasn't really very appreciative of the fact that she's still there. Even if she didn't get an award, she should still be clapping or being applauding or happy for everyone else if they got an award. We're going to insert in the clip right here.
And the Oscar goes to...
Jamie Lee!
And for this reason alone, it's the reason why I think I don't really side with Angela Bassett on this one, and why Jamie Lee should have gotten the award, because everyone else was still very happy, clapping, and doing everything for everyone else. Let's get into the video.
I personally feel like, I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis did a great job in Everything Everywhere, but her co-star Stephanie Hugh was also nominated for Everything Everywhere, and I personally feel like Stephanie probably should have gotten, if they were doing Everything Everywhere like Best Actors, I personally would have felt like Stephanie was probably the best person in the role. She plays the daughter of Michelle Yeoh, and I feel like, yes, she definitely nailed that role.
Specks of time where any of this actually makes any sense.
But the Oscars is voted by their peers, it's voted by the Academy. So here were some other winners that also won from Everything Everywhere, okay?
Let's get into it!
The actor, the supporting actor who was supposed to be Michelle Yeoh's husband.
Thank you. My mom is 84 years old, and she's at home watching. Mom, I just won an Oscar. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the Academy for this honor of a lifetime. I owe everything to the love of my life, my wife Echo, who year after year for 20 years told me that one day, my time will come. To all of you out there, please keep your dreams alive. Thank you so much for welcoming me back. I love you. Thank you.
He won, and I want to say right now, his speech was very heartfelt. It had even I tearing up. He really deserves this award. With all of the work and effort and dedication he's put into this, he deserves it. I'm glad that he won. I was hoping that he won, and I'm hoping that he wins more, because he was the best part of Everything Everywhere.
It's been a really, really long time coming for this actor right here. He said that right when he won his SAG-AFTRA award, actually, for Everything Everywhere, he did say that he's been waiting for an award for a long time, 20 or 30 years, I believe.
It took me 36 years, but
And if you don't know who he is, he was originally a child actor who started off in Indiana Jones. We'll put his clip right here.
Wow, holy smoke! Crash landing!
and The Goonies. So this has been a long time coming.
Yeah, don't mess this one up. And prepare for the wings of flight.
Long time. So we're proud of him. And before that, they actually had the animation segment come up, and Pinocchio took their win for the whole crew of Pinocchio won for best animation or animated film.
Guillermo del Toro.
That's right.
And the Oscar goes to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Guillermo del Toro first saw Walt Disney's Pinocchio as a child and felt it was the first time somebody captured how scary childhood could be.
And they deserve that one as well. I haven't seen Pinocchio, but from the clips they were showing, it looks like it was phenomenal.
It looked like a really good version of Pinocchio. It's like more of a mythical Pinocchio.
We love casting spells.
And Jimmy Kimmel actually came out and opened up the show tonight, and he did a fantastic job. He was absolutely hilarious, as well as he made jokes about, you know, the previous Oscars. We're not going to get into that drama, but he made jokes about that, and it was very lighthearted, not anything derogatory or violent or any way of the sort. It was very professional, and that's what I love. Also, Jimmy Kimmel actually mentioned that this Oscar, all the actors have been begging the Oscars to bring back all of the categories because the last couple of Oscars they've been cutting down the categories. So Jimmy Fallon said this is going to be the first.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel. Sorry, I keep thinking Jimmy Fallon.
Hey, you can't do that.
They
Jimmy
both have
Kimmel
such similar names.
has put all the categories back in the Oscars, so there's going to be a lot of Oscar wins tonight.
That's right. And also, Jimmy Kimmel, when he first came into the show, he had a whole bit where he was the Top Gun acting like a pilot, and he even came into the studio on a parachute, so... That was a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yep.
Jimmy Kimmel is already starting off this Oscars 2023 with a bang.
Very strong.
I'm excited to see the next winners, and hopefully we have big wins from our favorite film. That's right, Austin Butler in Elvis.
A lot of people saying a lot of things, but in the end you gotta listen to yourself.
And this is for the category of Best Documentary. So we're going to see who's going to win. That's Jordan Peele, and we're going to put the other actor's name right here, is going to be announcing the winner.
Navalny.
Thank you to the Academy. We are humbled to be in the company of such an extraordinary crop of documentary filmmakers. These films redefine what it is to make a documentary. To everyone who helped make our film, you know who you are, your bravery and courage made this film possible. We owe so much to our Bulgarian nerd with a laptop, Christo Grozev. Christo, you risked everything to tell this story, and it's investigative journalists like you and Maria Petchik that empower our work. To the Navalny family, Yulia, Dasha, and Zahar, thank you for your courage. The world is with you.
Short films are like poetry. You've got to distill all that emotion, suspense, and impact right down to a fraction of a minute.
Here are the nominees for Best Live Action in Short Film. An Irish Goodbye, Tom Barkley and Ross White. Eva Lee, Anders Walter and Rebecca Cruzan.
The Oscar goes to An Irish Goodbye. Tom Barkley and Ross White.
An Irish Goodbye just took home their win, an Oscar win for Best Short Film in a Live Action category. Congratulations to Irish Goodbye on your short film. Truly, truly a moving short film.
That's right. We may not have watched it, but we appreciate that you're out there doing your thing. Congratulations on your win.
Academy for this incredible, incredible honor. Thank you to our fellow nominees, all the nominees for your work. Your work, it inspires us so very, very much. Thank you to everybody back home in Northern Ireland who helped us.
As you can see with the Irish, there's a lot of camaraderie, so we're glad that the Irish are out there and they're winning.
That's right.
Right next to St. Patrick's Day too. Keep celebrating.
And now, please welcome Halle Bailey and Oscar nominee Melissa McCarthy.
Halle Bailey looks beautiful. I absolutely love her dress. If you don't know, Halle Bailey and her sister are both singers, but Halle Bailey is going to be the new Little Mermaid, and so we're excited to see that, and we will give you guys an in-depth review when that releases. But my personal opinion on Melissa McCarthy's dress, I'm not a fan, just because it's a lot of material. She looks like she's completely covered head to toe, and there's a certain way to make that look. She could have worn something very like sleek and silk and maybe like a cape over almost, just like the cast that just came out earlier that just won their Oscar. The one actress, she had a blue, all covered up, but it looked beautiful. So
I agree. I think it's too much going up to the neck and then also the shoulder pads. I think that's what's doing it for me.
But Holly looks beautiful in her blue, almost Cinderella-like dress. This is a new look at the trailer for The Little Mermaid. This is an unseen before trailer of The Little Mermaid, so it looks like it's good. All the trailers before have not really given you a sneak peek about what the movie's going to be really about. So
that's true, but the film is
good.
It's shaping up. For sure, Dr. Ross and I are going to be seeing in the theaters the second it releases, giving you an in-depth review on that.
That's right,
So
and
stay
if you
tuned.
don't, and as you can see, Melissa McCarthy actually plays Ursula. So this will be an exciting look for Melissa McCarthy. And I'm pretty sure it'll definitely be like a musical type film.
That's true, but it looks really good actually from this first brand new preview footage.
All Quiet on the Western Front has received 9 nominated Oscars, so we're really excited to see if they're going to win an Oscar.
All Quiet on the Western Front is one film that I really want to get a lot of awards because it's something that's different from a lot of different war films. It's a film about World War II from the Germans' perspective, which is something that's really exciting, which is something I'm looking forward to.
I actually love movies that show both sides of, especially in war movies. I am not an extremely huge fan of war movies, but I do enjoy when they show both sides and both sides of the party instead of just one.
That's true.
We have hosting who is going to be announcing the winners, Michael B. Jordan and his co-star,
Jonathan Majors. That's his name. I keep forgetting his name.
The Creed actors and stars of the new Creed 3.
True. Give the cinematographer the space to put the camera low, pointing up, like Spike Lee and his legendary cinematographer Ernest Dickerson did with Malcolm X, as you can see here, with their signature double dolly shot. Cinematographers find new ways to push the limits of film and storytelling each year. Back in the day, director Orson Welles and his cinematographer Greg Toland had to be innovative because they were using a camera like this. Oh, that's a beast. Yeah, I mean, that was before cell phones. So they actually cut a hole in the floor and physically lowered the camera. Okay, that's what I call a workout and a flex. It's a pretty big flex. But the result was this shot.
Here, and vacuum the floor. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
How?
Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most creative. In fact, creative vision is a trait shared
So
by the next.
they're showing off things that old movie makers used to do, and Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors are actually good hosting.
Yes, they're very, very calm. And I like that they're showing different ways that cinematographers get creative. That's what we love about the entertainment industry. Cinematographers every single day get more and more creative about how to show the camera and how to show film. So for this next category, this is all about cinematography and the people behind the camera instead of in front of the camera. This is going to be their award for Best Film.
That's right. Lots and lots of incredible films. Tar, Elvis, Bargo, Empire of Light.
all shot.
All Quiet on the Western Front.
All Quiet on the Western Front just won its award for Best Cinematography. Congratulations.
It's not my birthday, but I feel like it is. I mean, what an honor, Academy. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. And my fellow nominees, your work is just outstanding and inspires me, and just thank you for everything. My entire crew who made this happen for me and made me look better than I am. My darling mum and dad who, when I was said I wanted to be, and thank you.
For this Oscars, they have really given great selections for each of the categories, which is why I said I'm so happy that Jimmy Kimmel said that this Oscars is going to be bringing back all the categories that they had from the beginning.
That's true, because so far this Oscars 2023 has been amazing.
Just thank you so much. I'm sorry if I've missed anyone out, but thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And this was All Quiet on the Western Front, winning for Best Cinematography.
That's right.
Congratulations on your win.
Congratulations.
Please welcome Donnie Yen.
As an action filmmaker who has choreographed and performed in countless fight scenes in 80 movies, I know you should always be prepared for whatever twist.
So this actor Donnie Hansman, hopefully I'm pronouncing that. Donnie Yen, there we go. I mispronounced that a little bit, but he is going to be...
He's going to be announcing the next award. So...
Every day we're confronted with new choices, and it's hard to know which path you should follow. This next song reminds us that you don't need to know how to verse jump or experience the entire multiverse at once. You just need to enjoy the ride. Here to perform, This Is a Life. From everything, everywhere, all at once.
We all know that was probably Jamie Lee Curtis screaming in the background saying, yeah!
Exactly. Jamie has been going wild for the past few years.
She's probably very excited as well because apparently, according to her speech, this is her first Oscar win. So we're excited for Jamie for getting that award.
That's true. And now they're playing some of the music from the original soundtrack of...
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Yet another spectacular performance at the 2023 Oscars. Nothing but S++ is here.
That's right.
Ask ourselves who we are.
Women Talking was nominated for a ton of awards and a ton of Oscars, so we will see if they win in this category.
That's true.
I believe they said that the announcers for the winners are going to be Margaret Robbie and there she is, Suicide Squad. So this is next category is makeup and hairstyling. So this is really going to be all the makeup designers and hairstyles for different movies.
I believe Elvis actually is in one of the categories for this, for makeup and hairstyling. So hopefully they win because they really pulled it off.
She looks absolutely stunning. That dress is beautiful. I don't think I've seen another actor wear something similar with and actually pull it off as well. Samuel Jackson actually shaped up as well too. He looks amazing in his suit. It's a champagne color.
I don't believe this.
What do you think, okay?
I'm still gonna say Samuel Jackson looks like Unk, but he looks good. He came out well dressed, and he has the glasses on, nice bow tie. They all of the announcers so far have been at their top notch. Even The Rock. The Rock was coming out. He had a pink sort of suit on.
That's right. Truly keeping it definitely at Oscar level praise, which it should be.
And these are all of the nominees
for makeup and hairstyling. Yeah, Wakanda Forever, All Quiet on the Western Front, Elvis, Batman, The Whale. I don't know what The Whale is going to be nominated for, but
this is a tough choice. All Quiet is, see, that's some of it right there. All Quiet is really good. Then I will not say the Batman as much, but the Batman is still good for what they did to Colin Farrell. Wakanda Forever. It's a 50-50. Wakanda Forever they might see with Namor and the other things. Elvis should definitely win something. With how they made Austin Butler look exactly like Elvis. Then there's the Whale, which they mostly did prosthetics for making Brendan Fraser look a little bit more chubby, a little fatter. I'm gonna say All Quiet or Elvis.
The Whale.
Oh.
I feel maybe that they gave it to the Whale for all of the prosthetics that they had to put on Brendan Fraser. They had to absolutely cover him in prosthetics. So, I mean, that's probably what they won for, because let's just say makeup and hair and everyone all around that makeup team was probably there for hours putting that prosthetics on him and getting it off of him. So
Ident, same equal person, same person.
for it to look realistic, even just with the mouth movements and everything, I know that sounds very, but
so then again,
they just,
they do deserve this. That's like 50 pounds of prosthetics they put on too. So.
I've heard so many actors say that it's like, especially just in the Batman movie alone, for the Penguin actor, just
Colin Farrell
for the small prosthetics he had on his face, he said that he could barely move his jaw because it's so heavy. So
and with Colin Farrell, see that's
there we go, right there. That's how much prosthetics they had to put
The entire makeup team,
so
our director Baron Aronofsky, who pushed us to new heights. Thank you. Our amazing actor Brendan Fraser was there. Thank you. Thank you.
See, they rigged Brendan Fraser up. He looks completely different. It's a whole other person.
Thank you so much.
And to our family, Brendan Fraser is truly one of the best actors of all time, especially with films like Bedazzled. So
that's right.
I'm glad to see that he's back out here and he's back getting an Oscar. So Brendan Fraser,
household love.
I just want to say it's a long time coming.
On to our next announcers, we have Margaret Robbie. And she looks fantastic. I absolutely love this dress. I love dresses that are off the shoulder. It's just very, to me, it's very elegant, and I love it. She looks amazing. Especially since it's a corset dress, as you can see.
That's true. She is a 10 out of 10 tonight.
And Morgan Freeman.
And their big gamble paid off. And the modern cinematic experience was born.
I will say Morgan has aged a ton.
That is true. I'm guessing with the allegations and everything that's been going on with his life, things have changed, but I personally like Morgan Freeman when he had a little bit of hair, but that's just me. That's just me.
That's me. I feel like he personally could have got a better suit. I mean, maybe he didn't have one on hand. I know for a lot of actors that's not a privilege that you can get brand new clothes on demand all the time, but I feel for Morgan Freeman, I feel like he probably should have rented a nice suit or something, because he could have gotten something a lot better than this. His bow tie is sideways.
I personally think he should have purchased something, and the reason being is because I'm pretty sure Morgan Freeman has 2 custom Bugattis at his house right now that are worth about $20 million each. So he should hire someone to get his full outfit looking nice. I'm really hoping that nothing is happening with Morgan Freeman, because we love Morgan Freeman here at Rosengold.
We do love Morgan Freeman.
Play it once, Sam. For all time's sake.
I'm looking for someone to share.
This is the part of the Oscars where they show all of our favorite actors who have
storytellers.
I think this is cast. That's. Or it might actually be. It might actually be for Warner Brothers.
Oh, okay,
Warner
never mind.
Brothers' biggest
I
fans.
honestly thought that this was just all the actors that are cast.
Yes.
I saw. Yes, it's just Warner Brothers. Okay, it's good.
But still, see, there was Morgan Freeman back then, and then there's Austin Powers, The Matrix.
Yo, back when Keanu Reeves was at his prime, I'm sorry Keanu Reeves fans, he was at his prime way back at Matrix. Now he has lost his touch.
Exactly.
The Notebook, Crazy Rich Asians, The Shining,
And then Gremlins.
Gremlin, that scary little movie,
All superb, spectacular
Harry
films.
Potter,
and even Chadwick Boseman.
rest in peace Chadwick Boseman.
And then Elvis now, Shazam, Dune, Batman,
Barbie that's
Aquaman
coming
2, Flash,
Now the
so
Flash
many.
is the Flash.
I've done something to you. Just telling you what I've done to you. I just don't like you no more. I think I need to spend the time I've left composing. No one.
I will say my personal opinion, everyone else can have their own opinion, but for my personal opinion, for the Banshees, it was beautifully shot. The cinematography was so beautiful, but the storyline was a little questionable, I will say. This friend went to very, very far lengths to get rid of his friend, but I guess that was the whole storyline, so you have to go watch it for yourself.
If you're in it for the scenery, The Banshees of Inisherin is the film for you, but... Oh, he brought out the donkey.
Out the little donkey. This is going to be my favorite moment.
Not only is Jenny an actor, she's a certified emotional support donkey. Or at least that's what we told the airline to get her on the plane from Ireland. So if you're feeling
Jimmy
upset,
Kimmel is, of course, always coming out with hilarious jokes.
Feel free to come up and give her a hug. And Jenny, I want you to see, there's your friend Colin right there. And there's your friend Brandon, whose finger you ate. You want to say thank you? All right, let's get you back on that Spirit Airlines flight now, huh?
We've heard so many jokes about Spirit Airlines saying that if you fly with Spirit Airlines, you will become a spirit, so... Hopefully that this donkey makes it a safe way back. Next up for costume design. This is actually going to be a very interesting category. I'm interested in who's going to win, so we'll see.
That's true. Apparently they have Elvis, Wakanda Forever, and a few other films.
I would just like to begin by saying thank you to the Academy, because for those that do not know, every year the Oscar
there's one thing that I like about these two. I personally love that there's his suit and her dress coordinate together. It looks like it almost is a perfect pair and it matches.
That's true.
Other than that, I do not like their outfits. It doesn't look up, it looks beautiful for both of them, but it doesn't look up to the standards of Oscar worthy. That looks more like a nice night out on the town. And these were some of the costumes that they were showing that were in the movies. So let's see who gets to the win.
You know, I'm still gonna say, I always forget her name, but she's a wonderful actress. I would still say that she came out with her A game. She looks beautiful, but you're right. The dress could be changed, but still, other than that, it's a 10 out of 10 for me, as always.
First one was Babylon. Black Panther. See, I think Black Panther might win this one because the costume design, they really brought their A game. Elvis was good, but they didn't go all out with a bang in spectacular costumes like Everything Everywhere might win. They had the most
unique,
eccentric costumes you will probably ever see on a TV screen.
Oh, and Miss Harris Goes to Paris. Miss Harris should win since Miss Harris was
It's
all
a hard
about
pick.
It was all about Versace clothing.
Black Panther Wakanda.
Oh, congratulations to Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Let's get into our next announcement.
A movie.
I absolutely love her necklace. I always love when actors put simple, classy, clean jewelry on. It doesn't have to be overdone, but just a little bit of jewelry can spice up an outfit so much. Her dress is also beautiful. The black velvet just does something very nicely.
Do you know not to? Because if you don't, you're about to. From the film RRR, this is Natu Natu.
Oh, okay. So this must have been one of the.
Exciting.
This must have been one of the actors from RRR, the Indian Bollywood film. And now they're doing
not cute, but they're doing a little performance from.
Yes, like a dance performance.
On to our next outfit. So the top part of Miss Salma Hayek's dress, I'm not a fan of, but the bottom part, when she walks away, we'll put a clip in or a photo right here. It is very fiery, almost like salsa type of dress, you know, the ones that shimmer back and forth at the bottom. So I like the bottom, but the top I'm not a fan of.
That's true.
Sadly, but I do love Salma Hayek, so.
I personally would make a few tweaks to Miss Salma Hayek's outfit, maybe with all of the different sparkling bits, maybe change it to something, maybe like a velvet. A velvet would look nice.
Look nice on Miss Salma Hayek.
But she still looks beautiful tonight.
That's right. I love Salma Hayek, but like I said, the top of the dress, I'm not a fan. So now we are going into our next category.
That's true. And there's the donkey again. That might even be the same donkey that was in Colin Farrell's movie.
If the donkey
that's another film
wins
for
an
Ireland.
Oscar, I am going to be hands down.
Oh, it went back to All Quiet on the Western Front, which it deserves these awards. I've been hearing a lot of good things about the film, and the film just looks amazing all around.
All Quiet has been doing extremely well this year, just like IK said. They have really put their work in, and their hard work is paying off.
That's
Congratulations on your Oscar wins. And this was for the music aspect of these films, just in case you did not hear that before.
That's true. And just hearing from this music right here, it's very powerful music.
Thank you. God, this means so much to us. So I met so many new friends on this movie. My cinematographer, James Friend, who's won an Academy Award. My costume designer, Lizzie Crisp. My production designer, Christian Goldbeck. My hair and makeup designer, Heike Merker. And I owe everything to you. I owe everything to you and the rest of my crew. But the other day I walked into a brunch here and I met another cinematographer, James Don't. It's about another movie. And it was Florian Hoffmeister, who was also nominated for an Academy Award for Tar. And we held each other, we're from the same town. We held each other, and for 30 years, we made our first movie together. I was his assistant, and we held each other, and for 30 years, it felt like there was an embrace of all the hard work that went into this, and it's just deeply moving for all of us. Thank you, Netflix, for supporting us.
That's one of the things that we love about the movie industry. You can be friends with someone for 30 years, 20 years, however long, and come back together and do a film and a project together years and years later and still get that camaraderie, and I love that about the film industry.
Exactly.
My producer, Daniel. This was...
One thing I will say about on the outfit front, everyone looks amazing with the black suits. I really like the black on black, but I think that's the main actor all the way in the back to the right. I would say maybe it's too many dazzled, too sparkled up.
Oh yes, too bedazzled, yes.
I think it'd look better if he went just straight black like everyone else.
Yes.
Or like black and white. Or white like that suit right there.
I think he was trying to match, I don't know for sure, I might be wrong. We're going to put a photo right here, but his co-star is wearing the exact same, she's wearing a top and the bottom of the same bedazzled, so I don't know if they're together and they're trying to match.
That's true.
But he definitely should have stuck with the rest of what everyone else was doing for the crew.
I agree on that one.
And his family and the scientists versus the artist.
Fablemans has just come up. We're excited to see what this next category is going to be. Fablemans' storyline was amazing. I really feel like the one actress, she has won a ton of SAG awards beforehand, so she might be winning another Oscar. We will yet to see.
I'm excited to see who wins on this one, and I'm hoping that the Fablemans gets at least one award, but they're probably going to get tons, especially since it's made by Steven Spielberg, and it's an excellent film all around.
Many more awards to go. How are you guys holding up? Everybody okay?
Jimmy Kimmel he's pulling it off with these Oscars.
Seats. I don't know if you noticed it, but this point in the show kind of makes you miss the slapping a little, right?
Jimmy
Kimmel. Always, comedians do, always trying to make jokes out of the drama, and that's what we love. In a subtle way. He's not being aggressive in any way, which is a great catch.
Watching on either HBO or Disney Plus right now. Pedro Pascal.
Pedro! Yes, our family loves Pedro. We love Pedro Pascal, and in his new show, The Last of Us, he's great. Go ahead.
That's true. And Pedro Pascal and Elizabeth Olsen, she came out stunning.
She looks amazing.
This is the best Elizabeth Olsen has looked, in my opinion.
I will personally say Pedro looks a little like he needed maybe a bigger suit. It's very tight around the neck and very tight around his arms. But maybe that's how he wanted it to look.
I think it looks tight-fitted, which is nice.
Yes, maybe that's what he was going for.
He has the glasses on. I don't know if they have an orange hue to them, but the orange hue makes it nice. It does have that. And then he also has the turtleneck. I like everything. It's all really nice.
Exactly. And Elizabeth Olsen, she just looks beautiful. But she's always been a beautiful actress, so.
And this is for documentary film.
For short films, best short film documentary.
This one goes to The Elephant Whisperer.
Oh, Elephant Whisperer.
And actually, to correct ourselves, this is actually for international film. So, and this is a little bit of the Elephant Whisperer right here, if you haven't seen it.
I love that they're doing, all the winners are international winners. I'm absolutely all here for it. Everyone around the world has a chance to win an Oscar. It's all about if you put in the talent and if it can move people, and that's what I love about the Oscars.
Exactly.
Us and our natural world, for the respect of indigenous communities, and empathy towards other living beings we share space with, and finally for coexistence. Thank you to the Academy for recognizing our film, highlighting indigenous people and animals, to Netflix for believing in the power of this film, to Bowman Belly and for sharing their sacred tribal wisdom, to Guneet, my producer, and Sikya, to Douglas Blush, my mentor, and my entire team, and finally to my mother, father, and sister who are up there somewhere, and you are the center of my universe, to my motherland, India.
Congratulations on their win. They deserve this.
And that was a beautiful speech, by the way. Very simple, to the point, and who she had to thank, and very, very beautiful.
Exactly, and that producer was excited for that award. She was
smiling.
I'm telling you right now, she was probably posting onto Instagram, Twitter, any social media she could find. Just got an Oscar.
She was on that phone the entire time.
So congrats. See, she's
back there just still cheering to people.
She deserves this Oscar. She really is excited.
Oh, I didn't realize the bottom of Miss Elizabeth Olsen's dress. I feel it should have went long. Maybe should have not dragged the ground, but when something is just long, it makes it sleek. I'm not a fan of the bottom.
I'm personally a big fan of it. I like how it kind of, if you look at it, it's a little bit transparent, and it also has velvet on the side.
Oh yes,
so,
it's kind of see-through.
Elizabeth Olsen, she's always with very artistic and beautiful outfits, and she's pulled it off once again.
That's right. They're now doing best short films, but animated. Best animated short film.
The Flying Sailor, Amanda Forbes and Wendy Tillman.
That one's the Flying Sailor might
Iceberg.
Oh wow. Lots of many different films, but you know what? Yeek. That one's soon going to be up there, so make sure to stay tuned.
Yeek is going to be next. Yeek is my brother and IK and Mai's animated film. It is called Yeek. We have our t-shirts. We'll post our pictures right here. And look forward soon to it being your next Adult Swim show.
That's right, so make sure to stay tuned for that one.
His hair probably needed to be combed out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to say keep it because he looks like Back to the Future.
He does look like Back to the Future.
Oh, The Boy and the Horse and... The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse.
Oh,
which is the one that won.
I've heard about this short film everywhere. It has really touched people's hearts, so I'm glad it went to Oscar.
I've never made a film before, so this is bewildering beyond. And I know the protocol is to say thank you a lot, but I'm British, so I'm more comfortable saying sorry. So I'm really sorry to all the people who should be on this stage with us, with the extraordinary team with Cara Spella.
I like how he just pointed at everyone in the... He just pointed at everyone in the audience like that.
Somebody let me know!
what he's pointing at.
That's true, but I will say that they came out like players, especially the one with his hair frazzled out. He almost should have had the goggles. So we're going back in time, Scott.
Great Scott!
That's actually incredible. I rarely hear short film artists or any type of animated short film mentioning how much money they made, and he actually said they've made over $100 million on this short film animated alone. That is amazing.
I wasn't really meant to say that, I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you so much for this. Thank you.
So we're moving on to the next category, or next song, musical performance.
Oh.
I wrote this song with my friend Blood Pop for
Blood Pop,
the
your
film
friend.
Top Gun Maverick in my studio.
Oh, this is for
basement.
Top Gun Maverick.
This
is Lady Gaga. I didn't realize that for a while.
At first, she's unrecognizable. I will not lie. At first, I was like,
I want to
and then we heard
apologize
Top
to
Gun Maverick, and okay.
I want to apologize to all the Lady Gaga fans so we don't rile anything because she was out. She was out earlier and she looked completely different.
Oh, she looked completely. She had her dress on. Her hair was slicked back. Now she's put a T-shirt on. I know she's trying to be very down to earth, but let's hear it. This song was beautiful in Maverick, by the way. Top Gun Maverick.
My fellow Americans, I think we all know where this is going, so let's just skip to the end.
Oh, damn.
So this is our next category. They are showing Triangle of Sadness, which is nominated again for a ton of Oscars. So I personally didn't see Triangle of Sadness, but let's see how it does on its Oscar.
It certainly does look like a crazy film. They had them where they were on a ship, everyone was wealthy, rich, then the ship blew up, they landed on islands, and now they're supposed to be living like castaway.
I'm sorry! Wilson!
And Andy McDowell looks beautiful tonight.
Wow,
I really love
looks
it how
stunning. Really, she does.
I love how her outfit has one side bigger than the other.
Oh,
one
wait.
side.
No, from up close, I am not a fan. Never mind.
Lovely to be here.
I don't like how it's one shoulder is a tiny strap and one shoulder is a big strap.
You know,
They
right
should have
now,
done either both tiny strap or both big.
You know what, now thinking about it, both as big strips would have worked better.
Yes, I am.
But still,
But she
though,
looked really pretty when she put those glasses on.
That's true. And Andy McDowell is still, she was one of our She's Hot winners, I believe. And if not, we're gonna nominate her right now because Miss Andy McDowell really does deserve it.
You are the She's Hot contest winner, Miss Andy McDowell. Congratulations.
That's right. Congratulations on your win.
And he looks amazing. For his age, he looks like he's still got some fire.
He looks just like Elvis.
He looks just like Elvis, standing like it and everything. He looks terrific.
And here are the nominees.
All right,
See, this is what I was saying. Actors that wear dresses that are long.
All quiet on the Western Front.
And this one is Achievement in Production Design. Now this one's going to be hard because All Quiet on the, like, that's one of their scenes right there. That looks magnificent.
Avatar, though.
Avatar was
come through.
Avatar is still going to be a hard pick because that one's more animated, as you can see.
That's true.
Babylon, though, that one looks beautiful.
I mean, this is really
See,
going to be hard.
That's just one area.
The designs and the architects that created these set designs is gonna be hard for this pick.
And then you have Elvis, where they used all of these different areas and the Elvis's actual main house.
Okay, so Fableman shouldn't win anything for this category just because they could have rented any house and put them in the actors in there.
It's true.
Okay, let's
But
see.
Babylon
I'm gonna
and
say
Quiet. Babylon and Quiet. I knew
All
it. I knew
Quiet
it.
won again.
Because Babylon and All Quiet on the Western Front really had some insane detail put into it. Like they even were showing the blueprints and everything they set up beforehand.
They set up those war scenes.
That shows you just right there that they put so much effort into it.
I'm truly gonna say
And see, this is the scene right here.
Look at that. That is magnificent.
These are
Look at these costumes.
Wow. All of that. That's
All
worthy of an
Quiet
Oscar.
has taken my heart this Oscars. They have taken almost every single Oscar in the categories. We're very, very proud of them. This man has ran out of words to say. I mean, well, not him personally, but the other one, the director, has ran out of words to say from how many Oscars he's won. There he is.
This is production design. All Quiet on the Western Front is the winner. And they deserve it.
who worked on this project, I could have not done it without. Marta Gruner, thank you to take me on this show. It's an absolute pleasure. And first of all, I want to give this to my two beautiful sons, Zebedee and Gustav. Thank you.
So that was All Quiet on the Western Front. And now they have one of the
I have to
other.
thank my parents.
One of the other set designers.
I love you. And my sisters and my dear friends. And when I started this, I was told, Ernestine, don't ever forget, you're only as good as your team. So this is to
That
all
is true.
the hard
That is
working people in
very,
Prague,
very good saying.
and all
That's
the
true,
teams that
that's
helped me to get on this stage. And Academy and everybody, thank you so much. This is so...
See, there's another photo to the left and then a photo to the right of them on set. And that's a lot of coordination. They deserve this award.
Yep. Fun fact, the Oscar is actually kind of heavy. Each Oscar is 8.5 pounds. That's just a little fun Oscar fact for you Oscar watchers at home.
I didn't even know that. Well, that explains the meaning on how they all go like that.
Yeah, they all kind of hold it to know the weight.
The musical score of a motion picture can
So
evoke
this is our next category, the original
fear of
score. So it's going to be
unseen
showing the music.
That almost sounded like 007. But on their outfits,
I don't know about this dress. It is kind of interesting. It has too many things going on. They kind of put petals on the skirt almost, and then a corset, and then the arms are just gloves. I almost feel like they maybe should have made it a full sleeve.
That's true.
Maybe, and it would have helped the dress just a little bit.
I agree, that would have looked nice. But she looks beautiful tonight, but one thing I'll say is maybe the lipstick was a bit too much. I think it does go a little too far back where it's almost touching your teeth, but that's just my opinion.
This is the music
So
for
Babylon.
each of the movies. All Quiet, Babylon.
Babylon should win. That was good.
Oh, Banshees was very good. It was very peaceful, very calm.
I felt Banshees was more mellow, so
That's
that one's
true.
more just kind of flowing along. I personally think it was okay. Shouldn't really win the award. Everything Everywhere, that was more like action-packed like The Matrix, so that could win something. And The Fablemans was very orchestric, something very, very nice. So.
Lots of music. I'm gonna say All Quiet once again.
Oh, All Quiet on the Western Front.
All Quiet in the like I said,
again.
All Quiet in the Western Front. This is their year for the Oscars. They've won every category.
That's true. I personally think that Babylon should have won on this one because it was such beautiful music, all orchestrated, like a New Orleans type mix. But All Quiet on the Western Front also was. It's a lot of very heavy,
Deep
like
tones, yeah.
yes, like scene-setting music. So I see why they're winning these awards.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks to the Academy for this huge recognition. When I was working on the film, I was thinking a couple of times of my mom because she was telling me every now and then, when you want to change humanity and empathy in the world, you have to start by yourself and
That's
with your own
true.
surroundings, because you learn by that and you can show actually how we all can live together. So, by working on a film like that, you always are deeply touched, and sometimes you have to make the screen very small because there are so much explosions happening.
See, this right here just shows that he put so much effort into making this soundtrack. So I see why he won. Because then again, it's really hard to make something that's scene setting for a film as big as something like a war film. Especially when you're trying to say it in a different light than anyone else has said it.
That's
so,
As well as music, a lot of people don't even realize it while they're watching a movie just because it's so subtle and it carries the scenes, but music can change the entire dynamic of the scene just alone.
It's true. Just something as small as a little violin playing, just in the right way, that can change the entirety of the scene. Which
talented composers,
sound and music and sound design as well, they all really link together for making a beautiful film.
And IK and I don't worry, we already have our Oscar speeches written when we go and receive our Oscars in the future.
That's right.
So they're now going back and just showing a lot of the other winners from the past with the Oscar winners.
Ryan Laney received an award commendation, and the Gordon E. Sawyer Award was presented to Ian Neal.
I actually didn't see that, but apparently last year they had scientific awards.
The Academy does year
Wow.
round. Please visit Oscars.
I love that the Oscars is bringing every category.
That's true. That's really beautiful to see that they're now even bringing in science and different categories that aren't even films.
Yes.
Just bringing everyone together and making sure that everyone can get an award.
Which is amazing. But the thing I also like about the Oscars is they're not, even though there's a category for every single type of profession in the movie industry or even and outside specters, it's not, you don't get an Oscar as a participation award. You still have to put your best foot forward, and I feel like that's truly an honor. That's why I feel like with a lot of award shows, it's going into commercials, but I feel like with a lot of award shows, not just the Oscars, when actors, I'm just gonna say entertainers as a whole, are not appreciative of their awards, I personally feel, and I know different people have different beliefs and they have different reasons for not appreciating their award, and I respect that, and we respect that, but for me personally, I feel like, we'll use, for example, the Oscars is an appreciation to you from the Academy, from your peers, from everyone at home watching, just everyone to appreciate you and acknowledge you for all of your hard work that you've put in. And so a lot of these awards are truly an honor to get. So I feel like entertainers should maybe be a little bit more appreciative. And I know some entertainers get these awards so easily that they lose the significance of receiving an award, but it's truly an honor to receive one.
Awards. Since now they're showing all
And
the
now,
older
please
films.
welcome Elizabeth Banks.
For visual effects. Elizabeth Banks nearly tripped twice. I mean, her dress is extremely long. Oh, she's trying to run from a bear. That's okay. Oh, so the visual effects for, if you guys don't get the joke, Cocaine Bear. Because the animators, IK told me this, the animators who animated Cocaine Bear were the same animators who animated Avatar, if you didn't know that.
That's true. And also, I
Oh, look and go.
I believe she was also one of the main executive producers for Cocaine Bear, so...
What are you doing? Stop it.
I love her dress. I love the double
Why are you
white and black.
right now? You need to wait till the
That's
after
true.
party like
I think it's hilarious what they have going on, bringing out the bear. They almost should have made it where he was walking out and he just stood up. That would have been hilarious.
dragging Sigourney Weaver into this. Do not drag her. And she doesn't. What? The Na'vi are not real. It's visual effects. Avatar's visual effects. Is this all quiet on the Western Front? Okay, that's visual effects. It was a real war, but real visual effects. Batman flying around is not real. Tom Cruise flying around is real.
That is real. Tom is doing all his own stunts. But stay careful, Tom.
That's true, that's true. We want to see Tom out there safe and working on the next film. Most likely one of our films. Because we don't want to see
Angela
Tom...
Bassett agreeing to Wakanda is a real joke.
Sorry,
That's true.
Boys. Visual effects can enhance any story and are an incredible tool
But
for
yes,
filmmakers
we don't want
like
to see
me.
Tom jump out of a plane and that be his last film.
Cocaine
That's
Bear
true.
would have been
That's
some
true. We
actor
don't want
in a
that.
bear suit, probably on cocaine. Here are the nominees for achievement in visual effects. Get Out. All Quiet on the Western Front.
So all
Frank
quiet.
Petzold.
Oh, the whole tank was green screens.
Oh, wow.
And everything was
And
green
the boat
screens.
is green screen.
The Way of Water.
I don't know.
Okay,
I feel like
Avatar-
Avatar might take this home.
Avatar, this might be an easy. See, this is just a little bit. This might be an easy.
Oh, but Batman, all of those cars were cinematography. Those were visual effects. Sorry, not cinematography. Those were visual effects.
Wakanda Forever.
So Black Panther is just.
I don't know about Black
The
Panther.
Right and Dan Sudik.
I'll say Black Panther is good, but going up against films like, see, Top Gun. See, you have people even screaming in the background.
But-
So that must be Tom Cruise's fan
But
club.
Tom Cruise,
See, I'm thinking Tom Cruise.
This is a hard one. I think it's going to be Avatar. I knew
Yes.
it. There we go. Avatar
Because you
always takes the cake for visual effects.
Well, the thing, you can't beat Avatar since it's all visual effects.
That's true.
At that point, if anything beat Avatar, it would have been an outrage.
It would have been, they've rigged the system.
Because the whole film is a visual effects if you look at it that way. See,
And
like this scene right
this.
here. This
Look
is.
how beautiful that looks. Like,
These are all visual effects.
Oh my gosh.
To think how far everyone has come with visual effects, cinematography, and of course, video editing and computer encoding, it's amazing.
Artistic thumbprint is on every frame of this movie. Honestly, and John Landau, who was the engine who drove us forward, was like, we accept these awards on behalf of a very, very large crew. We'd like to thank the lab in LA, the lab and the stage crew in both LA and New Zealand.
I know, I was just about to say, the crew for Avatar must be huge.
Exactly. Since
So
it
many
already,
people working on that film.
especially since it takes so long just to animate like a regular film or animate a short film. That one that won earlier, the Apple TV, The Boy, the Horse, and the Mole.
Yes.
That one took probably years to
Forever.
make.
That probably took so long to make.
So think about making this. You have to have like 1 million people. And there's Michelle Yeoh. Because, you know, if you haven't heard, Michelle Yeoh is actually supposed to be in the 3rd Avatar.
Yes, she actually said that herself, and she said she's gonna be in the next one. Apparently they said all 5 of the avatars are already pre-filmed way back in the day, which is why the actors look the same age.
Is at CGI Fridays.
The visual team wanted to say CGI Fridays.
It tricked me again. All right, now we're going to do something I don't think has ever been done at the Oscars. While we reset the stage for a very special performance, we invited viewers watching from all over to send questions for the stars, and now I'm going to ask some of the stars some of the questions.
Oh, this is a different segment.
Starting
That's
with
interesting.
Malala, who is here. Malala, welcome. Great question is from
She's
Joanne
a Nobel
Nicolaitis of Brooklyn,
Prize
New York.
winner,
She
and
asks,
she looks
your work
absolutely
on
beautiful.
human rights and education for women and children is an inspiration. As the youngest Nobel Prize winner in history, I was wondering, do you think Harry Styles spit on Chris Pine?
Interesting questions, but
Interesting questions.
I still appreciate the diversity and the fact that they have everyone of all races here making it a global effort.
That's right.
It's just great to see.
Malala. The winner is Malala Land, everybody. And the next question is from Joey Perello from Las Vegas for Colin Farrell.
Haven't seen Joey in years.
Joey would like to ask you, he said, Colin, I loved your performance in the Banshees of Inisherin. My question is, what were you saying in the movie?
that one was funny. Okay, so
Go on YouTube and check out SNL last night and you'll have a good idea.
Now we don't figure it out. Perfect. Thank you very much. And I apologize.
see, this is why the revolution of
If you and the donkey
captions
go out
have came
and protect
about.
me, okay?
Oh, he said if you and the donkey go out, I'll protect you.
Oh.
Next up is for
Next question is for Jessica Chastain. Where is
Jessica
Jessica? Hi,
Chastain.
Jessica. This question, there's no name on this
We
one.
love
It says,
Jessica Chastain.
was it
Her
difficult
dress is
filming your
amazing.
movie, The
One thing I
Martian,
would say
because
though is
Her
the
husband
Matt
right
Damon
there.
can't read and smells like dog medicine.
Oh wow, that's
I didn't really have a lot of scenes with them, so it's fine.
that was
Excellent,
tough. That was a
wonderful.
blow to the
Alright,
stomach. But one thing I will say with Jessica Chastain,
Matt Damon.
Oh,
I think
bear.
I think everyone.
Make it look like
Oh,
he's
there's the
tall.
bear.
That's Cocaine Bear, leave Malala alone. Come on. All right, we got to get this guy out of here. Please say hello from Black Panther,
But when-
Denai Guerrera.
One thing I will say is that with Jessica Chastain, she looks beautiful tonight, as always. But maybe the mask is a little bit too much, just for the fact that probably everyone in that building has been vaccinated.
Ryan Coogler,
Oh.
Thames,
Oh, so.
and Leon.
I feel she probably should have done something different than the Marge Simpson hairstyle. But
That is true.
the dress looks really pretty. I will say that the dress looks really good, but the hairstyle, I feel she could have went with a different approach.
That's true.
Everything else was perfect though. The simple jewelry,
Chadwick
beautiful
embodied
dress.
Wakandan King T'Challa, the one chosen to uplift, to protect, to keep us safe. His legacy will live on for future generations.
That was a great speech.
As we say in
That was a
Wakanda,
good speech.
Nkosi Kumka.
And that was
Wakanda forever.
dedicated. that was dedicated toward Chadwick Boseman, the original T'Challa.
Rest in peace, Mr. Chadwick Boseman.
Nominated tonight for original song, performing Lift Me Up.
Rihanna.
Rihanna is back at it again. My thing,
go ahead.
see, she just had, or she is pregnant now once again. She revealed that at the Super Bowl. I'm surprised how she's going to do this performance.
Exactly. I would personally say that I have been loving Rihanna's recent music. Like this song, Lift Me Up in the Black Panther, I thought was a really, really pretty song. It was so good.
That's true. It was good for the end. Now we're going to show you guys a little bit of
dress
it.
I'm not a fan of. Not a fan of this dress. But this song is just a very good song. Well, that was an amazing song, and like I said, she's been in the industry for a very long time, so.
That's true.
And there's her husband,
husband,
A$AP Rocky.
They actually fixed him up, but one thing I will say, they should have fixed up his grill. His grill was still a little jacked up. He still has the black gums, but other than that, they gave him a good suit. They actually made him act civilized.
Which he has a good suit.
The fact that he was acting civilized for me, though, that was good.
That's a big compliment.
So up for Best Picture nomination is Everything Everywhere. Which, I don't know, maybe Everything Everywhere might win, but there could be other really good films. I'm thinking The Western Front, All Quiet on the Western Front, that might win something. Elvis might win something. Avatar might win something. And then there's Everything Everywhere and another film, so this is going to be a tough category.
This is going to be a tough one for Best Motion Picture.
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel changed up.
I like the white suit. A lot of people don't wear white suits, but Jimmy Kimmel chose the right move by going white.
That's true.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I like the white and black. How his pants are black, but his bow tie is also black.
Stand out. Yes, the black bow tie as well.
Then there's the Everything Everywhere cast.
The one and only 94-year-old James Hogg.
Oh wow! For 94, he looks good.
Oh, if nobody notices the little eyes that he put in his bow tie?
I didn't notice that. Wow. That's a good little nod, though.
Until he was 25 years old. Before that, he was a civil engineer who helped design the road system here in Los Angeles. And James, obviously, you're one of our great living actors and one of our worst civil engineers.
Oh wow. Oh, you're right. He does have the little eyes on his bows.
Well, we salute you, James. Our next two categories honor the lonely nerds who
I don't know if anyone was hearing that, but someone was
just
really screaming for joy.
I'm pretty sure that's probably Jamie. Every time they mention Everything Everywhere, Jamie screams.
That's true.
Oscar nominees Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield.
Oh.
Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. Two actors I love. Oh. Let's see this dress. Let's see their outfit. Okay.
Florence Pugh looks very nice.
Florence looks good.
I really like the necklace. Florence Pugh looks very attractive today, and she sounds very magnificent.
She sounds amazing.
And I love the necklace. It's very interesting, where it goes around, but it also goes out.
That is a nice necklace. I just don't like how she had, if you see the shorts that she has on the bottom of her dress, it kind of stands out a little bit. I don't know if that's just a part of the dress.
I see what you mean by that. I see what you mean. I still think that Florence Pugh looks very nice.
I like her. I like how her hair is slick. I like everything.
One thing I would say is maybe the arm piece. That was
That's true. It is a little too much.
Todd Field wanted to examine the nuances of modern power dynamics.
Andrew Garfield looks good though. I like how he has the crossover blazer instead of just straight cut.
Original screenplay.
And the best films, or the best original screenplay, is Banshee of Inisherin. And Everything Everywhere.
I think, so for best original screenplay, these are like screenplays that these writers took and they actually put their own ideas into the screenplay and their own thoughts. So we got The Fablemans, we have Everything Everywhere All at Once, we also have Tar,
and the first one
The
was,
Banshees,
the Triangle of Sadness.
Triangle of Sadness, there we go, Banshees. So this is going to be a really hard category to pick. Each movie did good, but me taking a guess, I think The Fablemans. What do you think?
I'll say Fablemans.
Everything, everywhere.
Oh, okay. Everything, everywhere, all at once. But I will say, who's going to think of that type of screenplay?
That's true.
That's why it won Best Original Screenplay, because who else would think of that?
Oh, I don't know. That might have been one of our good friends at the Oscars. And the green outfit right there.
Oh.
Miss. Oh, yes. Oh, that is.
They are so excited for that award.
Yes.
As a kid of winning an award and going up and telling off all the teachers that gave my brother and I detention. So here goes. I'm just kidding. These are teachers that changed
Their
my life.
energy
Most of them
is
public school teachers. Miss
giving
Joy, Mr.
everything
Mr.
that's
Hudson,
everywhere, everything all at once.
That's true. They are.
The two nerds in class that completely wrote up anything, and it just became a masterpiece.
That's true.
And all the people, yes. Thank you. Oh God, guys, my
They're having too much fun.
That's right. They're enjoying this. They're enjoying getting this award.
Having so much fun.
To me as a child, because of the inner story time. My mom is sitting here somewhere. I don't know where she is. Thank you for all the sacrifices you gave me. My wife, who protects me every day from the most negative thoughts I have, especially when I'm writing, and especially with Daniel Shiner, who is my confidence. He is the person who told me I was a storyteller and filmmaker before I could even say that myself, and I would not be here without him. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. And to my fellow nominees, thank you.
That's a really good speech.
Yes, even though that they were kind of all over the place, both of them, they both did some great speeches.
That's true. That's
Congratulations on your wins for the Everything Everywhere. Did I just see Jamie Lee yawn? That would be a breathtaking moment for me.
Points of view to the work of a Canadian author, iconic movie characters of the past, a German war novel, a puzzle whodunit, and even a Japanese film based on a novella by Leo Tolstoy.
Here are the nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay.
Best Adapted Screenplay. So this basically means it's screenplays that already have been told in the past and have been readjusted to new films.
That's true.
So Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, that's the new Glass Onion if you have not all seen that. Living. I wanted to see Living, but IK and I, we didn't get the chance to see Living, but it seemed like it was we heard that it was a fantastic film from friends and family.
True.
Top Gun Maverick, the new Top Gun from the original Top Gun.
So Top Gun, it's going to be really tough because Top Gun is it's a really film. Then you have Living, which also should definitely win something.
Woman Talking, I heard, did fantastic. I heard it was amazing. It was a really moving film.
That's
this
right.
is going to be hard. I mean, I don't think Glass Onion is going to.
I'll say Living.
Top Gun.
Or All Quiet.
Women Talking.
Oh! Very shocking.
Congratulations on their win. Because
that's our manager calling.
I didn't expect that one.
Oh my God,
And that was the Oscars 2023.
That's right. You know it's good when it went over 35 minutes for the runtime.
Exactly.
So.
And I'm happy about it. IK and I have had a fantastic night sharing the Oscars with you to your home, and I hope you guys all enjoyed getting the reaction of IK and I on the Oscars live.
That's true. And there's Jimmy Kimmel for the final bit, displaying the end of the Oscars. But we're not going to have any hot topics for today since the Oscars was our hot topic. But we left with some big winners, that being Everything Everywhere. I'm going to say it's second. And A Quiet Front.
Yeah, it was A Quiet Front. They won.
But there were a lot of big winners, a lot of good films, and some things didn't win like Elvis, but still.
Is that Paris Hilton or am I? Oh, that's not Paris Hilton.
Oh, there's the cocaine bear in the back, along with the
cocaine bear
donkey.
and the donkey from Banshees that they said was actually nominated for an Oscar. That donkey right there.
Yes.
So he didn't win,
There were
but he
lots
was
of
nominated.
There were lots of things going on this Oscars, and it was the best one so far.
That's right. We look forward, IK and I look forward to seeing you at the next Oscars for Oscars 2024.
That's right. We'll see you on the next episode. To all of our loyal viewers and to our subscribers, we out. That's for you, Kylie Jenner. We hope to see you at the Oscars in real life.